Hi guys, it's Dan. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is my channel Engelgeist, and this is the reading for Monday, the 7th of October. I am doing this actually on the 6th of October. I'm pre-taping these because I am up at Omega in New York, in Rhinebeck. So that's why you're seeing different colored walls, um, different crystals. But I did bring my wood block and my cards so that I could get this out to you guys. But I am doing it, I'm pre-taping them so that I can be at class in the morning, okay? So this is, please do your breath work. You can pause the video now if you'd like and do your breath work so that you can center, remembering to thank the body, the mind, and the spirit. And then start the video back up again when you're ready for the reading. But thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm shuffling the cards now, asking Spirit, please Spirit, give us a card that best represents for Monday, October 7th. For those of us that are watching now, or that will tune in at any time in the future, what do they need to know? Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet, but I'm in a room, but I have neighbors like in the same building on behind me on the other side, so I don't want to be making a ton of noise while I'm filming this. So I'm trying to be a little quiet on the quiet side. And let me know in the comments too. I mean, these run a little bit quicker now because they're pre-taped. Do you guys like that? Do you prefer it to be pre-taped? Do you like the shorter readings? Are you okay with that? I'm hoping that you guys are. This kind of allows me to attend class tomorrow and still have this go up at the same time while I'm in class. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what the card is. Interesting. We got the snake today, guys. So the snake to me is a couple of different things. A snake is an earth spirit. Snake is also transmutation. Snake to me feels like I'm looking at all of the curves in this snake. I've never seen it before. This to me says be pliable, be renewable is the sort of the message that I'm getting. You know how the the snake sheds its skin? That's what I'm thinking about when I look at this picture, is how he's constantly renewing himself, becoming something new all of the time. Yesterday or this morning's forecast had us with that wonderful forecast that started off with the door, right? Which was those opportunities that we should be looking out for in the beginning of the week that may not be quite so obvious to us. So Snake says to me, like, remain like open-minded, stay renewable, keep renewing yourself. I like how he's sort of bent in different ways. I wish I had my pointer. I miss it. I like how he sort of bends in different directions. He's very flexible and he's able to move in any direction that he sort of wants to. He can kind of fit under doors or slide around corners. You know, he can be flexible, and I think that that's the message today with this card, is be flexible in your day to day, be open to change, be open to sort of transmutation, like taking things in and making them your own, transmuting them and turning them into something that works for you versus against you. Now, some of you could see this as a bad sign. I don't necessarily see it as such. I think it's sort of just a reminder that you know, we can be flexible and we can shed things that no longer work for us, and still sort of be who we are, have the memory of what we've experienced, but it doesn't have to sort of dictate to us our, like, our existence. Does that make sense? Like, we can shed off the layers or the memories of what we've experienced. We can take those memories and transmute that knowledge and have that knowledge and that experience, but still continue on forward in growing into something else. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And remain flexible, right? He's turning in, you know, different directions here. So be flexible, be open to new ideas, be a little bit cunning, Sort of, I would say, if anything, this the snake card to me says, be more silent and watch, be more observant today, um, and be more watchful of your environment and silent to your environment, to take it all in and to transmute it into knowledge, to understand how best to sort of move through the situation, like the snake is moving through left to right, right? Like he sort of slithers through quietly. So I'm not saying keep your head down, but maybe keep your head down a little bit, and just sort of pay attention to your environment. Let your environment dictate to you what you need to do, and let your environment teach you. That will help you. That sort of snake energy, that sort of awareness will help you to sort of see those opportunities, those doors that I was saying might like only be slightly open. So we want to slide right through them when they do open, right? Just like the snake would, okay? So now, if you want to ask a yes or no question, I am going to do the Witchwood, sorry, not this is the Witchwood Oracle, the White Witch Oracle, the little small sort of mini Oracle cards. So if you have a yes or no question in your head, certainly hold that in your mind as I'm shuffling. But also, as I always say, trust your own intuition over the cards, okay, guys? Like if something's feeling like a yes and the card looks like a negative, don't give the card more credence than your own intuition. Let me see, what do we want to know? What do we want to add to Mr. Snake here, Spirit? Okay, so we've had this card before. There's only like 12 cards in this little mini deck, but this card is Let Go. And I like that, again, it's intuitive. We've got the moon there, and it's transformative, which is similar to the snake in the sense of how the snake sort of sheds its skin. He doesn't necessarily transform, he sort of transmutes what he once knew and sort of sheds it off and keeps moving on as who he is, but a new version of himself. With the butterfly, the butterfly represents transformation, how like a butterfly starts out like a caterpillar, similar to a snake in a way, but goes into the chrysalis phase and does all of that cocooning and then comes out this beautiful butterfly. So to me, it's like sort of let go of the things that aren't working, let go of expectations, right? And like I was saying with the snake card, is sort of like let go of what you think situations are, let go of who you think you might be in a situation or how you might behave, and watch the situation. Allow the situation to sort of show you what you need to do to be able to sort of slither through it or maneuver through it with ease, like Snake would, and to be able to get what your desired result is without having to fight too hard for it, right? There's an ease to Snake. I feel like there's a sort of low down, like the way that he slides, you know, it just sort of feels like there's an ease to this if we allow it. So definitely use your intuition, transform sort of in the sense of where I'm looking at that butterfly. It's like be transformative in your thought. Don't always think like the worst, or let go of some of the old ways of being. Shed that skin, shed those thoughts, and move forward throughout the day today, letting the day sort of show you what you need to know, and then you sort of acclimatizing to it, if that makes sense. Now I'm going into the grounding stone to find out what stone we need to ground into. The stone is wealth. We've had this stone before too. But it's interesting to me because I think that Snake is telling us that if we do pay more attention to our environment, there is a wealth of knowledge to be had. If we do transform, we do let go, there is we can sort of gain a wealth of understanding of our own intuition, of our own growth, of our own situation. It's funny to me, this hand is almost calling Snake over. Like, come to me, like being a bit of a snake charmer. That comes to mind a little bit when I'm looking at that hand. Like maybe we need to be a little bit more charming and and placate to people's egos a little bit today. But if we do that and we remain flexible and we remain observant, there's a wealth of knowledge to be had, and there's opportunities to be had. Like I said, with that first card of the door, the on Sunday's forecast, the beginning of this week is ripe for taking advantage, but taking advantage in a good way, okay? So don't take this snake as being like a pit viper. It's about moving through situations with ease, not biting anybody, people, okay? No biting. No biting. Let go, no biting. All right, you guys, I hope you guys are enjoying these shorter pre taped readings. Let me know about your experiences. Where were you flexible in your day? Where were you able to use your intuition and your like your discernment? Right, Snake is very discerning. Where were you able to gain a wealth of knowledge about a situation or a person or something that you maybe otherwise didn't know by laying low and laying back and watching and let the situation show you what it needed, and then you were able to accommodate and like slide right through it. That is the forecast for today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it makes sense and that you're able to utilize it and it gives you insight into your day. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in the morning with the next forecast. All right, have a great day, you guys. Bye bye.